Do you have that feeling that the strategy you're using is not working? Are you constantly worried that the fog in your mind will never go and you'll never get the clarity that you want? Trust me, I've been there, but I have been able to propel myself to the other side of clarity. My name is Joseph KAMAU. I run Jose KAMAU Trading and I'm on a mission to build a $1 million portfolio through Forex trading, recording everything to help traders become consistently profitable. To achieve clarity, I did these two things. Number one is strategy and number two is mindset. I will teach you the strategy later, but for now let's tackle what needs to change in your mind in order for you to get the clarity to understand the strategy. Number one is understanding that becoming profitable through Forex trading will take time. I used to look at all these Forex influencers on YouTube making 10k, 20k, 30k, 100k, and I used to compare myself with them. But in reality, if you look at their accounts, they are risking the same percentage as you, the 2%, the 1%, the 0.5%, and the bigger the account, the more money you make. So once I did my research and discovered, so it's all about the amount of money you have. That eased a lot of pressure, where now I just focused on growing my own personal account. Number two is process over result. Now, this is what used to happen to me when I was focusing more on the P&L, looking at, okay, today I'm down this percentage and then tomorrow I'm up this percentage. I was in a situation where my emotions were in this roller coaster. And the moment I shift my mindset from focusing on the profits and losses to the process, and it's the process that tells me whether I am doing right or doing wrong, then everything changed, because I was now in this cool, calm and collected, and I'm still now in this cool, calm and collected state where I just focus on executing the best way possible. Number three is making the process as simple as possible. Think of a hunter in the forest. If he does not know exactly what animal he is looking for, he's going to shoot everything that moves. So defining every single process gets you a clear vision of exactly what you want to see, and when it happens, you execute without fail. So let's jump into the strategy. I have broken down my strategy into two sections. Section 1 is signal days and section 2 is trading days. So let's use the example of US 100. Now, a signal day is either a failed breakout or a breakout. So what do I mean by a failed breakout? If we look at how this day closed, we have, so this is Monday sets the high and the low of the week, so Tuesday extends the high, so Tuesday, Wednesday, still we have the high of the week there. Now I am interested in the high of the week. I want to see a breakout. So a pin is not a breakout like this. A pin is not a breakout. I'm interested in a real breakout. And once I see a breakout, this is a breakout. Look at how we have the breakout and then price closes back inside of the range. So this is a signal day telling me that if I have a failed breakout, then it equals, so failed breakout at high of week equals sell high. It's simple as that. So once I see this, the next day I am looking for an opportunity to sell. Now what happened is the next day price did not give me an opportunity to sell. Rather, it broke out of that level and closed outside of the high of the week. Meaning, now our thesis has changed. Now we have a breakout at high of week. Continue equals continue buying. So on Friday, on Friday I'm looking for an opportunity to continue buying. Now let's look at, okay, now I have a signal. Once I have a signal day, the next day the process is very simple. I am trading from 9:30 to 11. All right, now let's get that out of there. Now at 9:30 I am using 15-minute time frame to identify my signal days, and then I use the 3-minute time frame to look for my entry signals, and then I use the 1-minute time frame to enter to look for the best trade setup. Now using the 3-minute time frame at 9:30, I want to identify the most recent high and the most recent low. This is my most recent high and this is my most recent low. And the reason why this is my most recent high, most recent low is because we have this downtrend. We have price breaking down, and this is the last place where price actually broke down and started consolidating, right? So I want to see, if I'm buying, I want to see a breakout of this level. So what happens? Price continues breaking down, which means I redraw my high and my low. If we have a break in structure to the upside, it triggers the next step. If it's in the opposite direction, we are just redrawing the high and the low. And now price again broke out. Once it broke out, we redraw again. That is our most recent high, most recent low. And then now we have a break in structure. This is where we have the break in structure. Once we have the break in structure, I'm looking for 3 pushes into this zone for the continuation. And what happens? This is the first push down, this red candle. We have the second push down, this red candle. And then we have this third push. So I go, after the third push, I go to the 1-minute time frame. And I'm looking for a very specific thing. I'm looking for at least 3 down candles. If I'm going up, at least 3 red candles and then an engulfment candle. So what happens? On that day, we have an entry here, 1 bar stops, and a risk reward ratio of 1:2. And we got that trade. Now it's about the process. So that is my process. I have broken it down very simply, and if you want to learn more about this process, I have a free mentorship. Link will be in the description. I will create more videos about this process, so don't worry about the compressed time. If you got value from today's video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.